Hi, my name's Bobby. I'm a director, DP and founder of London-based production company Pavilion Films. We've just been sent 2 brand new products from Atomos and they're part of the new Connect range. If you're anything like me, the idea of cloud-based video is completely new. It's something that I've never really worked with before, but these 2 products open up a whole world of possibilities in order in which to do so. This video will just be a first look and an unboxing of both these products. Once we've had a chance to test them, we will be releasing a subsequent video that will be more of a walkthrough and a technical first impressions of both of these as well. First off, we've got the Atomos Connect, which essentially is a bolt-on module that goes on the existing Ninja 5 and Ninja 5 Plus, as well as the larger, bigger brother in the lineup, the Shogun Connect, which is a 7-inch fully integrated HDR monitor. So in layman's terms, these new devices, the Shogun Connect as a monitor itself and also the Connect module enabling the smaller 5-inch monitor allow you to connect these devices to the internet via their Wi-Fi 6 or gigabit Ethernet connections, and essentially while you're shooting you could be simultaneously uploading to the cloud. This is going to give us the ability to not only send remote proxy files to editors simultaneously who could be working on a project whilst it's being shot, but also the opportunity to be able to show clients and collaborators in real time what's being shot. So Atomos now have a beta online software, the Atomos Cloud Studio, whereby these devices can be connected and streamed to various platforms such as YouTube, Twitch, and then also up to their cloud platform as well for the option to do things like multicam editing and live switching. And another key new feature of these products is what they're calling the air glue technology, which essentially will allow multiple Connect products to talk to each other and help to integrate multi-camera workflows by syncing up timecode wirelessly. And that's quite a lot of new technology for me to be considering right now. So I just want to get my hands on and have a look at what's inside the box. Right, let's start with the Connect. So essentially, this is the module that goes onto the previously released Atomos Ninja 5 and Ninja 5 Plus. And this will just be mounted in the back slot over here, essentially where the caddies, the master caddies and the recording media would be going as well. First off, inside the phone, we've got our module itself. It's quite a sturdy metal construction in itself around the outside frame. Relatively light, but it feels incredibly strong. It's nice that it's all in one piece as well. At the top, presumably your 2 connections for your Wi-Fi 6 aerials, and I believe at the back this further attachment here for another aerial is actually for your air glue aerial. There is a single 12 gig in SDI and then also a gigabit Ethernet there as well. You've got your classic 2-pin Sony NPF battery slot in here and a release button as well. So let's have a look at how it fits onto the monitor itself. So we've got our Ninja 5 Plus here. Essentially this will just line up into the back, locate and click down. You've then got 2 screws at the end near the HDMI in and out ports that simply just screw into the monitor to secure. It's pretty sturdy altogether actually, and it's still a relatively slim profile. It does add around another inch to the back, but in terms of weight and profile, it's surprising kind of how neat and tidy that all goes in there. So we've got a Atomos sticker, a quick start, let's get started guide. So another one of these nice little Atomos pouches in here. That one's empty, but presumably that's for the aerials. Aerials are here. And then we've got our air glue aerial there as well. Oh, what are these? It's like a little baggie of color-coded aerial nibs. Not sure what they're for, but I assume it's probably to kind of denote what connections they're for, or if maybe you've got multiple cameras. I'll have to look into that. Oh, there's another layer in here as well. Wow, the gift that keeps on giving. We have a cable, like an aux cable.
Tip ring sleeve, TRRS.
Ah, that's handy. I can see that on the monitor, there's like these Wi-Fi aerial and air glue aerial covers, which is a great idea to keep them protected. I've had kind of focus systems and things that didn't have a protector on, and they've been damaged over time because there's always a little thin aerial needle inside. So that's great. But there's also a set of spares. I lose small things very, very often, so it's awesome to have those. This looks to me to be the surround for the new Master Caddy as well. I don't actually have the media here with me, so we won't be mounting that up today. And I think we have an empty box. And let's get these aerials on. So just remove these. Pop the Wi-Fi aerials on first. And then to put the air glue aerial on. It's a tinier, smaller little area of this guy. It's like a little baby version. And there we are. So that's the completed module there. Again, we're not going to be powering this up right now. We're going to be looking at that later. Definitely need some time, some hands-on with this to connect both this and the Cloud Studio to have a full test out of it with a camera system to really get our heads around it. But for now, that is the Connect module. It's quite a neat and well put together design, I'd say. I've been using the 5 over the last year. It's replaced the 7-inch Inferno that used to sit on the camera for us, and I've really got used to the size of it. This definitely feels like an addition. It definitely feels like it's been built on, but for the additional functionality, I think that kind of a form factor is going to be well worth it. The only concern I do have, just in terms of security and build quality, is the air glue aerial at the back, which I don't think I'll be using for every production, but it is noticeably protruding from the back side of the monitor. I do wonder whether there might be some way to extend or move that over time, but I do feel that that is going to be subject to a little bit of a battering on the kind of sets that we're on regularly. But apart from that, very impressed with the build quality, but more than anything, just really keen to get hands-on with it and figure out how it works. Let's move on to the larger, bigger brother, the Shogun Connect. Again, another nice solid heavy box. I must say these are really nicely packaged. Very snug fit as well. Oh, there you go. Look at that lovely intro there. Welcome to the Atomos community. Very welcoming. Thanks, guys. So let's take this one out. That's a lot lighter than I was imagining. This one's more of feels like more of a lighter metal or more of a plastic construction. Still feels relatively sturdy, but definitely a lot lighter than I was imagining. We've had the Inferno, the Shogun Inferno, for quite a while, which again is a 7-inch, but it feels much
much heavier.
There's definitely a weight reduction in this. So let's turn it around and have a look at the back. We've got, again, another aerial port here for air glue. We've got our battery and power slot. We've got our drive or media slot here for SSDs and media. We have a 6:2 to 16.8 volt power input here. There's a 12 gig in and out. For HDMIs, we've got a 4K in and out. We've got a USB-C here and also a gigabit Ethernet as well. To the side, we have a mic and line input. We have a headphone out and also a remote port as well. Here's your power button at the top. And on this side, we have a 1/4-20 removable, presumably to 3/8 adapter as well. That's a new addition and something that I'm quite pleased is in there because we do quite a lot of vertical work. So being able to mount that natively vertically is going to be really useful indeed. To the top, we've got yet another mounting port, a 3/8 to 1/4 adapter. We've got our vents here at the top, and then also the 2 aerial attachments for the Wi-Fi antennas as well. At the bottom, we've got another mounting point and then also the 2 vents as well. So let's take the film off. It's always quite satisfying. We've got another sticker and quick start pack in there. Silica gel. Look at this, another nice protective case. That's for the monitor to go in there. These are quite nicely done actually. They're pretty minimal. There is a little bit of padding in them, but they're actually quite handy. I definitely have been using the ones for the Ninja 5 just to pop inside of a Peli case, not as a main protection, but it's really good as an extra kind of screen protection rather than a bumper protection. So it's nice to have that. So I'm going to try pulling this one out first. So it's like our power adapter. So there's all of our international plugs. Quite useful to have. And then we have yet another case inside. Again, this is a small protective case for the aerials. So as with the Connect module, we've got 2 Wi-Fi aerials, some color-coded tops for those aerials, extra port protectors, and here's our air glue aerial here as well. So they all fit nicely inside of that. think that's quite a nice idea just to keep it all together. And in the bottom here, we've got what looks like an Atomos branded cleaning cloth. It's quite a nice touch. And also a master caddy adapter once again, and a cable here. Let's just have a look at fitting the aerials to this. Should be a bit simpler to put together, as again, this is all fully integrated. So you've got all of your Ethernet, air glue, Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth LE, everything like that's already built into this. There's no additional modules that need to go onto it. Okay, starting again at the back, we're going to fit the air glue aerial. Presumably these are interchangeable as well. They look like and feel like the same aerials. That'd be useful as spares, and to make sure that you're not mixing them up, because they do look identical. Then we're going to fit the Wi-Fi aerials at the top. And there we go, all together. Again, we won't be powering these up and running through them now, primarily because this is the first time we've had them out of the box. I haven't had any real experience or understanding of how they connect to the cloud studio or how any of the online workflow element of this works. So until I've figured that out and had a good hands-on, that's going to stay on the sideline for now. But for the moment, that's two fully assembled Connect products. I must say, above all else, I'm really, really excited to get using them. I have been an Atomos user for a long time, so I'm very used to the system. So I don't think anything's going to be a huge surprise, but the idea of this new level of connectivity, the online workflow, being able to think about working in the cloud for the first time, just very exciting, and really looking forward to getting hands on and trying it. So hope you enjoyed watching. I hope it was useful. Any comments or any questions at all, leave them down below, and please hit like and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Watch out for the next one that's coming soon. Thank you.